Happy Friday. Wishing everyone a good weekend. Okay, so welcome to Newsday Entertainment. Let's dive right into it. Rap superstar Nicki Minaj attended the world premiere of Melania, a documentary about First Lady Melania Trump, held yesterday, January 29, at the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. Nicki's appearance followed her widely reported declaration that she is President Trump's #1 fan, made earlier at the U.S. Treasury Department Summit. Now, British-Nigerian boxer Anthony Joshua has released an emotional video online. This is the first time he'll be speaking publicly since the fatal car crash in Nigeria in December 2025. In the video, Joshua reflects on the tragic loss of two of his closest friends and team members, Lateef Lutz Ayodele and Shinogami, who he describes as his brothers.
To you, we're sending that love straight back. And what more can I say? Thank you. For anyone out there that's lost a son, a brother, one love to you, from us to you, we're sending that love straight back. And what more can I say? Thank you.
Nigerian superstar Ayra Starr made a significant appearance at the 2026 Spotify Best New Artist Party in LA yesterday, January 29th. The event celebrated the Best New Artist Grammy nominees, bringing together rising global stars and industry leaders. Countdown to the Grammy Awards. The Recording Academy has announced the performance for the 2026 Grammy ceremony, taking place this Sunday, 1st of February in LA. Headlining and major performances include Lady Gaga. She'll be one of the main performers of the evening. She is currently one of the most nominated artists with 7 nominations. Justin Bieber is also set to make his big return on the Grammy stage with multiple nominations, including Album of the Year. Pharrell Williams will be performing with Glimpse in his highlight segment. Rose of Blackpink will also be performing, bringing an international pop energy. So, that's all we have for our segment today. But this week, what's trending today is mostly Grammys, because Grammys is on Sunday, so everyone is counted down to the Grammys. So basically, over this week, we've had Davido and Ayra Starr, who are the nominees for the Best African Artist Awards. They've been performing in LA for the pre-parties. Davido performed yesterday at the Grammys Museum, and then Ayra Starr also was at the Spotify party. So that's very nice for Nigerians, especially to be recognized globally. I love that, they are trending, and I'm looking forward to seeing who will win the best artist of the Grammys.
Let me pick on Justin Bieber's return.
Okay.
He hasn't been in the news lately, and I think he's been having some problems with his marriage at some point, and I'm not sure whether that also affected his lack of limelight, as we already know, for some time now. So I think this will be a refreshing comeback for him to come into the Grammy and do some playings, as it were.
Correct.
Yes, of course. I'm talking about a Nigerian artist, set to win awards. Hopefully one of them picks it up. They're doing great music. Ayra Starr is doing great. Davido is doing great. And I think I read somewhere that Fela was also given the Lifetime Achievement Awards. I'm surprised that we didn't mention that.
Correct.
That is so huge.
Yeah, we covered it the time that it was announced. But he did receive the award, and then it will be more publicized, obviously, over the weekend. And we'll get to see more videos and more pictures. But
it's an award well deserved, even though it's posthumous.
So
many, artists all over the world, they sample his music and they're using it to do great things.
Exactly. And obviously, I know we discussed this yesterday, but Nicki Minaj is still trending.
She has a gold card. She should trend. She's going to pay for that
she's
gold
living
card
her
with
best
her loyalty
life.
and giving the Trumps all her support.
I know.
But I heard that the documentary for Melania isn't doing too well at the moment.
Heard that
especially
too.
at the theaters, where she, in an interview, she said she pushed it to make sure that would be the first point of contact with the those who will at least watch. But right now, I don't know if it's some kind of a dig towards the husband's policies, but it's not doing too well at the theaters at the moment. That's just what we're hearing at the moment.
I kind of heard mixed reviews, and I think it's actually making her feel a bit sad based on reviews also. But yesterday on the red carpet, President Trump was there holding hands in hand to support her, and he said, I wish we could put that video up. He said amazing things about her, how consistent she is, how involved she is in the politics, how involved she is in his everyday life. I'm like, listen, I have to watch that documentary to see what this woman is all about.
It's a documentary worth $28 million, so I guess at some point it'll be worth watching, for him and his supporters as well. Well, we wish her the best all the same.
Definitely, we wish her all the best.
Definitely. So this weekend, we're looking forward to the Grammys. Next week, we're going to be giving updates on all the winners, all the highlights, and everything that's been going on in LA.
But we haven't spoken about Anthony Joshua. It's a good thing that now he's speaking out. Hopefully, he's been able to mourn the loss of his friends, recover, get over the shock, of the accident. And we're hoping that he's able to make a comeback, he's able to move forward. And of course, the families of those that lost their sons.
Exactly.
We also hope that they've been able to grieve. And even though I doubt if you ever get over the loss of losing a loved one, but hopefully
indeed.
they will be able to cope, as the days go by. So it's sad, but at the same time, it's so good to see, Anthony being able to talk about it and hopefully, move on and recover from this, despite how difficult it might be.
I really hope that this brings light on the Nigerian system. I mean, nobody is meant to blame. Like he said, we shouldn't blame the driver because everyone seems to be blaming the driver. But I mean, the roads, the cars,
I don't think it's the road.
The economy.
Because the state of Lagos-Ibadan Express Road, right now, it might, I'm not going to say it's the best, but there's significant improvement. They've been working on that road, and it's not in a bad state at all.
I was even going to say that.
So what I think they should do is actually the issue of all the stationary trucks, parked on the road. They could watch that, But the state of the road right now, I really don't think there's anything wrong with it.
That's very good to hear.
It could happen to anyone, and it could happen anywhere in the world. So, like you said, it's going to be kind of difficult to really blame anybody, even though we understand that the driver was driving without a valid license. Now, that is something that probably he would have to explain, and probably be sanctioned for.
At some point, you need accountability to ensure closure, regarding the issue. It has happened, but there has to be that moving forward from this very
and just to mention, you mentioned trucks. I know most parts of the world, trucks come out at night. So when I see trucks in Nigeria, in Lagos State, during the day, and like it's right beside me, I get so frightened because it's like, listen, you're meant to be out at night to deliver your sand, to deliver your petrol. We also have to factor in
the security situation of Nigeria at the moment. So we have to factor that in when making policies.
So many things. Okay, so I mean, today is Friday, so we don't want to get into all of that. Thank you so much, Lee and Temi Tokwe, for this lovely conversation, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.
Very much.